everybody, my name's Hartley and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. In the last episode, we woke up at the crack of dawn and then did a bunch of classes, plus the last part of Cross Wands. So, let's continue on. So, we're still in Cross Wands. I wonder if Lucan's about, because I think I need to see him again, if I'm not mistaken. Go to quests, go to spell combination practice. Yeah, I need to speak to Lucan. Oh, he's just over here. Okay. Hi, Lucan.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Sure, let's go.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again.
No
If
problem.
you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
So, what do we need to do? Huh? What's the loom? So I need to cast Accio Incendio. So I need Incendio. And Leviosa in the combo. So, Accio Incendio. There we go.
Nicely done.
Yep. Now what? Cast Leviosa and perform 3 basic casts. Okay. I pressed Accio.
That was something.
Oh no.
Leviosa.
1, 2, 3.
Incendio.
There we go.
That's it.
I'm surprised the dummy isn't properly on fire. So, Accio.
Incendio. Leviosa.
I pressed the button, I couldn't get... Try again. Here we go.
Incendio. Leviosa.
We can do this. Just need to try again. What I'll do to add another one into the fold, I don't need the disillusionment chart in here. So,
Incendio.
so if I use one, it takes out both of them.
Keep trying.
Alright. Nope. This is probably going to end up in a time lapse.
Incendio. Leviosa.
There we go.
Incendio.
Hey, I did it! Yes! Key is to go slowly. Thanks, Lucan.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Lucan, you've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush.
I'm never going to use that anywhere.
Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
You too. I don't know what you're throwing around, but okay. That took way too long. Quests. Let's see about these gobstones. What's with this toad? What? Hold on, excuse me? How? What? When? Whoa! Okay, that's something. Apparently frogs give you secret rooms. What is this area?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Another flute powder.
Revelio.
Oh, hello.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Hogwarts Herbology Award. In recognition of exemplary skills in the field of herbology, Hogwarts bestows this special award upon 7th year Hufflepuff Mirabelle Garlic. From mandrakes to mistletoe and babbo tubers to bouncing bulbs, her work with flora has exceeded all expectations. Interesting.
You should hear Shah talking about him.
Revelio.
Another chest. A Celtic attire.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
House elf armor. Since when did elves need armor? And at that, why do they look like plague doctors?
High places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ooh, that's another one. I'll take that. What's up here? Why is there a ladder to heaven instead of the staircase to hell? That's a nice tapestry.
Revelio.
I'll take that. That's another demiguise statue. Mud Iwa Onai. Under Professor Black's direction, it is my honour as Deputy Headmistress to offer you the position of Divination Professor at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are thrilled at the prospect of having you join our distinguished faculty. Please inform us of your intentions as soon as possible. I eagerly await your response. Warmest regards, Professor Matilda Weasley. Oh, hello. Are you Professor Onai? Natty's mother, I'm guessing?
Revelio.
Alright, well, evidently gobstones aren't up here, so let's go down. That's where the gobstones are. In the chandelier, of course.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I'm guessing she runs the astrology class with all the orbs around her. I'll take that. Ooh, there's another gobstone. Few more left.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school
Really?
for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, it's right there. Okay, good. Didn't have to look around. This is literally where the other gobstone was. The first one I grabbed, I think.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I passed it. Really?
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Time to head back to Zenobia.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello,
Yep,
Zenobia.
I got him.
I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well,
Uh-huh.
may I have my gobstones back?
Yeah, here you are.
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Terrible
That's a
idea.
horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Why didn't you tell them the rules when you first... You know what? Why do I ask these questions if I'm not going to get answers? Okay, let's start the quest. Girl from Ouagadougou. Glad I went there before, because now I can fast travel there without any problems.
It is good to see you.
You're
my
right,
friend.
she was right next to the fast travel point. Hi, Natty.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am
Yeah.
well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Do I want to tell her? They want something I found.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
Please don't tell
One
Weasley.
thing, it's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I
Precisely.
think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now,
You don't
it
have
is
any
safe to say
currently?
that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade.
What's that?
You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
What are you doing?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Okay, fair enough.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped.
Yeah, exactly.
Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
Well, let's
that
do
may
it,
be
Natty.
true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was
Poaching?
thinking that we could investigate a bit.
They're not
Try to
poaching
get the
animals.
evidence that Officer
I will
Singer
stop
needs.
them.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more.
Fair
In
enough.
the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
No problem.
Be on your guard.
Yep. So now what?
Your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Oh, that's over there. Okay. Apparently we've completed Go from Magadu. That was quick.
What are you up to now?
Trials of Merlin. Interesting. Natty, could you help me out here?
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
What's up?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself.
What's
You
that?
see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
That doesn't sound too appealing.
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
I can't swim very
What
well.
precisely do you need to retrieve and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry.
What happened?
What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was
I'm so sorry for your
distraught
loss.
that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What's an astrolabe?
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's
Interesting.
mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity.
So why aren't you in
We are
Ravenclaw?
known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly.
Like I said before, I think my
With all
parents are
I've had to
muggles.
discover about the world around us, those that
Or
don't
dead.
yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Okay, let's go do it.
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would
After
mean
we
so
save
much
this
to our
person over
family.
here.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Well, let's see what's going on over here.
Think! I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
I'd like a word with you.
Can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupid guy!
Interesting. Take this. That was easy. Compared to some other fights I've had. Oh, more. Great.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Sure. Your collection section, feel good. Update with new enemy type, you may learn, blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh, whoops.
We can hold them off! Take this! You've got my dead body!
Bye bye. Take that. I just sent him off like friggin' Team Rocket blasting into space.
How embarrassing!
There we go, we did it. Hello, Ness.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
What is this? And what are these? Leech juice. Lovely. Why is there something in the river that looks like it's going to attack me? Hi.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Thank you very
Can
much.
tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his
I
little
just
crew.
know them as Dark
He
Wizards.
seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous.
Who's Priya?
Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued
Oh.
my interest in Merlin. Gave me
Okay.
a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's
Interesting.
going on in the Highlands before I do.
How
You're a
interesting.
researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service.
Nice to meet you.
Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
How extraordinary.
Of the legend of King Arthur.
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm
Interesting.
studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I
Interesting.
believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins.
He was a
He was
Slytherin?
terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
How
I can see
fascinating.
why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue.
My ancient magic?
I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the
No
honors?
problem.
We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Which one? This one?
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Thank you very much.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Well, let's do it.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Incendio.
Disappeared.
The flames make the pyre sink.
There's multiple pyres.
Incendio.
Interesting.
Yes, how beautiful.
I'm guessing that's Merlin in the middle?
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Hello.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research.
Fair enough.
My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more.
Thank you very much.
Really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Interesting. Complete Merlin trials challenges to increase your gear capacity. Interesting. You left this. Apparently it was just full of apples.
Portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Thanks, Lenora. We'll do the Astrolabe quest. Find out where it is in the lake. Let's see how swimming goes in this fine area. Seems like this is going to be a fair swim out.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Right, so we don't actually have to go underwater. Underwater we go. Gold half moon spectacles. The astrolabe.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
And 3 Wicked Mold potions. That's cool. And some black rivet gloves. Interesting. You haven't got much time left, so you gotta hurry up. Okay, apparently we can skip scones. Skip scones, yep. Skip stones. More leech juice. Okay, gotta hurry up because we're almost out of time and then I'll have to cut down the video.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Not too terribly.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Here you are.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me.
No problem.
And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
Thank you.
Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding
So it's not just for
treasure.
that mission. Good. Okay, everybody, I think this is where I'm going to end this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and look at anything, comment, and games you like playing. Please check out my merch store and halfling dash merch that's stored on my spreadshop.com.au, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.